Hey everybody, welcome back to #IAM. Today's episode will be long, and like I said before, this will be done in 2 parts, so be on the lookout for the second part to drop soon. I'm not going to hold you up too long, but before we start, I want to truly and genuinely thank everyone who has taken the time out to watch these videos. The reason I do this is purely for the satisfaction of spreading awareness on cases that may not otherwise get the attention. And really, that's all that matters to me. So y'all, please share these videos as much as you can, because you never know, you could end up being the reason one of these cases gets solved.
My daughter went missing November the 29th, 2018, from here in Montgomery.
A missing daughter and a mother on a mission to find her. What happened? Where is she? And why did she just disappear?
All right, so I am recording now. Can you tell everybody your name?
My name is Marshall Goldsmith.
Yes, ma'am. And can you tell us a little bit about Lakira and how she got the nickname Pig?
My daughter Lakira got her nickname from my mom when she was born, because of how big and her color was like pink when she was born. So my mom gave her the nickname.
That's so cute.
And I just let her keep it.
Yeah. That is
So that's how she get that name.
Lakira Goldsmith made her grand entrance into the world on July 24th, 1998. She was raised by her mother and grandmother, and it was clear as day that she was deeply loved, which is evidenced by the nickname she was so lovingly given. She had a huge personality growing up. She was always happy and smiling, and I guess you can say she never met a stranger. What was she like as a child?
Oh, very energetic, loved to dance, sing, make a lot of videos.
Yeah. Oh my God, it sounds like all of my kids. I have another one, my oldest. I know I told you about my 2 little ones, but I have another one. She's 15 now. And that's all she does. TikTok, Lord have mercy. Everywhere we go, TikTok dances and stuff. I'm like, okay, time out.
Yes, very smart at a young age.
As Lakira got older, she had the typical relationship that a teenage girl would have with their mother. You know, a lot of us have been there. We were hard-headed and thought we knew it all, and didn't always listen when our moms would try to tell us right from wrong. Because of this, Lakira ended up getting pregnant at a young age. And look, no judgment here. I was a teenage mother myself. I had my oldest when I was 19 years old, and I admit, it wasn't always easy, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I imagine that Lakira felt the same. So, what type of relationship did you two have?
It was good, but you know, teenagers and their mom, they have their little arguments and things, but I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I get that. My daughter now, the most trouble that I have with her right now is her not wanting to clean her room. And I'm like, I have to tell you this every single day. Like, come on. Like, it should be natural to you now.
Yeah, they want mommy to do it.
Oh, yeah. How old was she when she had her son?
She was 16 when she had her son.
It's always sad when a person goes missing, but when a loving mother goes missing, the pain is felt a little more. Okay. And how is he now?
He's starting to talk about her more now.
Yeah.
Like he was 3 when she went missing, but now he talk about her every day.
Does he remember?
So I didn't think he would remember.
Yeah.
But I see that he does, and he asked me when is she coming back.
No, that's sad. And
yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said that he prayed for his mommy to come home.
Yeah. How do you all keep her memory alive for him?
Show him their photos and their videos, and we talk to him about her.
Yeah.
Don't want him to give up.
Lakira and her son's father didn't have much of a relationship before she went missing, but since her disappearance, he has stepped up in a big way. What was the relationship like? The relationship with his father, Lakira and his father.
It wasn't no relationship.
Yeah.
But he's trying to be in his life now.
Mhm.
Since Lakira went missing.
Okay.
He been coming around and calling and things like that.
Okay. And how is her son? How is he responding to it all?
Oh, he love it. He love going with him. He love being around because he got a sibling on his father's side.
Okay, I know that must be comforting for him, and I'm sure it takes his mind, off of everything that's going on around him.
Yes.
Like it was stated before, Lakira was very personable and could make a friend anywhere she went. Could that friendliness be the reason why she disappeared? Could she have trusted the wrong person? So Lakira, did she have a lot of friends growing up?
Yeah, she thought she did. Yeah, she is a people person.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere she goes, you could be her best friend by her just talking to you.
Yeah.
One conversation. That's Lakira.
Yeah.
It's a people person. Very, very bubbly.
Yeah. That's good. That can be a curse or a blessing, depending on how you look at it. Because some people can take that friendliness and that kindness and turn it into something nasty and use that against you.
Yeah, I think it was a curse for her because she couldn't see the bad in people.
Yeah.
Too forgiving.
Yeah. I get that. So do you think that, because I have seen pictures of her, she's a very beautiful girl. Do you think that, what happened to her could have been jealousy of some type?
Yes. Jealousy, or think maybe someone is holding her hostage.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I haven't got a feeling. I don't know, but I guess maybe if you have a child that passed or something, you would get some type of feeling.
I would hope so. I would hope that we would get that intuition that something.
Yeah.
And if you feel like she's still out there, then I 100% believe you, because I would feel like you would know better than anybody else.
Yes. Yes. I feel like she just been held against her will or something.
Yeah. From several articles that I've read, it mentioned that Lakira went missing on November 28th, 2018. I even read one that said she was last seen on November 27th. However, according to Marshall, she was last seen on November 29th. I didn't come right out and ask her about the date mix-up, but she indirectly ended up explaining what happened anyway. This cleared up a lot of confusion for me, because from my perspective, this eliminated at least one of the main suspects from the list that I had compiled in my mind. And just a heads up, it gets a little loud on this next part with the outside elements in the background. I apologize for that. I really tried to diminish the noise, but it ended up distorting the sound too much, so I had no choice but to leave it in. So tell me about the day that you realized that something was wrong.
It was probably the third day that I haven't talked to her.
Okay.
Because she would go out a lot and stuff, and she didn't have a phone at the time.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when she would get around Wi-Fi at one of her friend house or something, she would call me through messaging.
Okay.
So probably the third day when I didn't hear nothing from her, seen no activity online from her, it made me start worrying.
So I read something that said the day that she went missing, early that morning, she was seen by her grandmother getting dropped off by her boyfriend. So, what exactly did she see that morning?
Just that Lakira was getting out of the vehicle, but she didn't. My grandma lived upstairs in the apartment.
Okay.
So out of her patio door, she could see the parking lot.
Okay. So she just saw the car pull up. Okay, and she saw her get out of the car.
Yes.
Okay.
But my mom also seen her maybe later that day, or yeah, it was later that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't read anything about that. They everything that I read made it seem that during that moment, that was the last time she was seen.
No, that's what I initially thought. That was the last sighting of her, but my mom had actually seen her.
Okay. So I also read that, and it makes a little bit more sense now since you said that she didn't have a phone. I read that she asked the maintenance man to use his phone, and
yes,
when she used it, I guess he walked off, and when he came back, the phone was laying on the steps and she was gone.
Yes, that's what he told me.
So is this the same guy, Eric Jackson? My theory has always been that Lakira was maybe approached by someone as she was walking to her apartment. Marshall never did say what time it was that Lakira was later seen, but perhaps someone she knew, or at the very least, someone she was familiar with, caused her harm. My reason for this way of thinking is because of what I now know about the guy Eric Jackson that I mentioned. Let me give you a little background about him. See, I know him, or at least I knew him. We met when I was in the 7th grade. We went to the same junior high school and even shared a couple of classes. At the time, I wouldn't say that it was obvious what he would become, but there was something that always prevented me from getting too close to him. And let me tell you, he certainly tried and was very persistent about it too. This even continued well into my high school years, and as nice as he seemed, I always turned him down. It's really hard to explain the vibe, but perhaps subconsciously, I knew that something was off. I wasn't wrong. Okay, I hate to leave y'all hanging like this, but I'm sorry. This is the end of part 1. Part 2 will be available soon, and hopefully you will tune in to get the rest of this story and listen to Miss Goldsmith share her thoughts and feelings about her daughter's case. All relevant articles will be linked in the show's description, so if you would like to know more on this case, feel free to click on the links and check out the articles for yourself. You never know what evil lurks behind you, so be vigilant and don't be afraid to cause a scene. Anything to ensure that you make it home safely. As always, this is hashtag I am. Be blessed